Why this matters, interest rates to stock price movements. Welcome to a new series called Why This Matters, where each week I will take an economic concept and explain it to you in simple terms and why it matters for your stock and investing portfolio. So remember to like and follow. I'm Alpesh Patel, a hedge fund manager with a master's degree in economics and author of 18 odd books on investing. So why do interest rates matter, particularly at the moment, to stocks? And notice how I said at the moment. In anticipation of a reduction in interest rates, the view is that companies will have to pay less in bank interest for any borrowings that they have. And technology companies are often heavily borrowing money, so their costs should go down, which means more profitability. Consumers would have more money in their pockets because they'll be paying less in debt, and governments would end up paying less on financing their debts as well. There are only three major components to the economy: government, investment companies, or consumers. Okay, and interest rates impact all three of those. Now, interest rates falling can also be a negative sign to stocks, depending on the broader context. Not at the moment, but in the broader context. Because sometimes interest rates are reduced because it's a sign that the economy is in trouble, and stocks can fall when interest rates are falling. This is what confuses people, that how can the same action lead to two different consequences? Well, it's all to do with the context and the economic background. At the moment, it's very much a case that if interest rates are reduced, the markets would be happier. However, the markets also run on expectations. So the expectation isn't just, are they going to reduce interest rates, but are they more likely to reduce them going forward in the future as well? Or is this the end of it? If this were to be the end of it, then stocks would probably start falling because they would anticipate there's going to be no more cuts. Surely it's going to be more expensive for companies to finance their debt, etc. And therefore, stock prices would anticipate and expect moves. That's why investing becomes a bit more difficult, because it is not just about the obvious one step. A bit like chess, it's about, well, what are the next step and the step after that? Don't look too many steps in the future, which is a mistake private investors make. Equally, don't look at just the next step either. So at the time of recording, it looks quite positive that not only are interest rates likely to fall, but they're not about to end what's called the easing cycle either. So whether they're cut next time round or not, it's either way going to be positive for stocks, because the anticipation is there'll be further cuts to come in any event. Hope you found that useful. If you like this new series that I'm planning, and I'm going to go with viewer feedback, then it's really simple. If I get 3,000 views, I've said it before in my other videos, I'll continue doing this series for you. I do it free out of my time. I ask for you just to do something for free for me. Please save the video if you're on TikTok, or repost it, or like it, or comment. In fact, you can do all of those, and follow. All of those things. Tell the algorithm, share this video with more people. The more people that watch it, and if I get to 3,000, I'll do more of these videos for free. If you're on YouTube, please like, please subscribe. Please share the video on your other social media, like your LinkedIn or your Twitter accounts, X, or Facebook accounts, because then other people will click on it. And that means more views. More views means I do more of these for free. It is a perfect economic environment. Costs you nothing, costs me a little bit of time, gives you something of a reward, gives me something of a reward, in that I know I'm getting an educational reach to more people. One final thing, check out campaignforamillion.com. It's my website where you've got a ton of free resources, including you can download a free copy of one of my 18 odd books. This one reviewed by a $2 billion managing hedge fund, and the Financial Times, Shares Magazine, and Bloomberg TV as well. Great reviews on the back jacket there as well. So don't take my word for it. Download a free copy from campaignforamillion.com. Thank you all very much.